So here we have addressed all the three components that are major in the app segment. And I believe that there is not much innovation to be done here, but I want to see it, okay? If anyone has an idea how to improve these three components, I'm happy to see it. The next thing we're gonna talk about is infrastructure. And infrastructure, that is what we need to understand extremely well in order to be able to innovate. So follow, stay concentrated, and let's discover some opportunities together. Following our next videos, now we're going to explore a very important topic, which is the infrastructure. The infrastructure on which you will be building your fintech application. As we said, from an app perspective, there's not much to do. I think most of the innovation will come from the infrastructure environment. Now, I'm going to lay out for you all the capabilities. That means what can today infrastructure for fintech company look like? What does an infrastructure layer look like? What are the components and the capability this layer could have? The first basic layer, what you need to understand, is that an infrastructure is basically an API, okay? Basically is ways for two computer programs to talk to each other. This is APIs is ways that computers talk together, right? And in the new API economy, and I can do a whole video about that, you have basically different components, different things that can be plugged into this infrastructure to deliver a service. So in our case, we have the open banking. You can feed the API into the infrastructure. The PSD2, open banking and PSD2, by the way, they're a little bit related. You have on the other side, you have the new capabilities of Hyperledger for enterprise. And this is a blockchain technology that is modular and integratable into enterprise companies. When I say enterprise, I mean the DHLs, the PayPals, all the big companies, big enterprises, okay? And you have the decentralized finance segment, which is mainly on Ethereum mainnet. Okay, this is more on Ethereum mainnet. Now, all these components that we have seen here could be very easily integrated into an API, a type of a single API that will be delivering your services or your microservices on the infrastructure level. And this is extremely important to understand because this new layer basically gives us the ability for these guys to communicate between each other, do all the work that requires to be done at this layer, deliver a result which will enable you to deliver it via your app and to your user. So it's extremely important to understand this segment in order to innovate in what type of interactions these different, let's call them microservices, will interact with each other within the context of a unified API in order to deliver the service required for your app. Now we're gonna go through them one by one and we're gonna try to understand them. So we'll demystify all this for you. Keep subscribing, keep following, and keep focused, and let's do some innovation together.